You want to just take a quick look at what they're using on the screen, make sure that this looks perfect. I think it's good. But
Okay,
should be
yeah.
fine.
Okay, so,
That's the live stream.
okay, yeah. Yeah.
They'll see the screen. They'll see the presenter.
Okay. Okay. Hi, Dave.
Sign on the door and doors unlocked.
Okay.
Signs on the door?
Is this okay, Roger? How do you have, okay, yeah, the screen is right at the top, eh?
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Put up
should be able to
the,
read it then.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's the main show, Dave. Okay, so Chief Message here.
how is that? Yeah, it's split, eh?
Yeah, hey, I'll be able to stand up here. Yeah. I'll have you up here.
Yeah.
And then I can just press the
Yeah.
buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is, you just up and,
Yeah.
just the arrow buttons to.
Okay, thanks.
We're good to go.
And then,
We'll get some money for Lauren.
September 10th, 2021. Go down here. Are those right numbers?
They're as good as they're both. See it, did it again.
We're done. And then our closing prayer. So I think does anybody else have anything to add? I think we're good to go.
You for everything, Roger.
Thank you, Chief. So we'll carry on. So Ratification Officer Joyce Woolhether.
Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me okay? No? Is that better? All right. Is that better? Okay. Good evening. Thank you, Chief, for that. And thank you to the elder for the prayer.
Hard line connected in. So we will carry.
Who should be counted for purposes of the reserve survey? He calculated to Canada, and Canada will deposit it into your trust account within 45 days. Canada's portion of the settlement will be $22,470,695. Canada accepted this settlement arrangement, this global settlement offer by BCR, and agreed to settle this claim under the principles of the 1992 Framework Agreement. This is just a summary. The shortfall acres, I need to spend a little bit of time on this. The shortfall acres of 4,352 acres has to be acquired first with the surface and the subsurface. That means the minerals underneath, plus all the third-party issues have to be dealt with. So once the money is in the trust account, the focus is on that. There's one exception is there's some money that might be paid in advance. I think it's the trust people will be talking about it. But apart from that amount of money that will be dealt with, the bulk of the money has to be first used to acquire the shortfall acres. After that, the money the next steps that need to be followed, and I'll cover it a bit in here as well. And then there's a more detailed schedule, the step-by-step process that's required for the trustees or whoever's going to be handling the acquisition of these lands and transferring to reserve status from A to C. What's required to get them from the owner of the land to Canada and the province, and then transferring it to reserve status. There's also utility agreements that's attached as appendixes. That's SaskTel, SaskPower. So if you're buying land that has these transmission lines across it, these are the type of agreements and easements that you have to enter into. This is just basically a summary of what I've already covered. You have to, first of all, get the shortfall